but it absolutely keep you woke. You know what I mean? Now, let's take a look. Let's go to DC real quick. So this DC man or people are sleeping on the job. So let's see what's going on here. So this good old DC. DC is right down the road from Philly. We'll see what y'all got going on in DC.
Sleeping on the job. Well, this next story is about a DC man who says people he relies on to keep him safe throughout the night often fall asleep and putting him at risk. They're nurses and aides provided by the district with your tax dollars. As Tracy Wilkins in the News 4 I-Team found out, advocates are raising alarms about this growing risk they say is impacting some of the most vulnerable in our city.
Damon Brooks knows the value of a good team.
I don't like no typos, no misinformation.
As a writer for the Monumental Sports Network, he makes his living covering athletes.
I write about local colleges, high schools, and local professional teams.
And that team mentality is even more important for Damon off the job at home.
So, Damon, it's very clear to me that you are a go-getter, that you're going to meet your goals, but you still need help.
Absolutely.
13 years ago, a tragic wrestling accident with a friend left him a paraplegic. He depends on nurses and aides throughout the day, managed through a city program funded by Medicaid. It allows him to remain in his own home.
Your morning nurse is fantastic.
She's outstanding. We'd have no problems at all. She's like a mother to me. I love her to death.
Helping him with everyday tasks, checking his vitals, getting him ready for work, then for bed. A different team is supposed to monitor him overnight. That's when he says things get harder.
Every night since, I've unfortunately had this accident, I've had employees sleeping, snoring on the job, neglecting me. Sometimes I've been left sitting in wet chucks. Sometimes I've been, just neglected to use the bathroom, and it's been very difficult for me.
Damn.
It's become such an issue, he's installed cameras around his apartment in plain sight. He says he's collected hours of employees appearing to sleep through the night.
They're supposed to be repositioning me, catheterizing me on time. They're not supposed to be sleeping and snoring, and they're supposed to be attentive to my needs, but sadly that hasn't been the case.
He says he's complained for years.
I've sent pictures, I've sent emails to the nursing agency, the deputy mayor, council members. I've done multiple things to try to get assistance.
But says the problem.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, this is crazy. I didn't realize. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna rewind a little bit. This is crazy, yo. This is crazy work. Because he can't he need aid to do all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then he can speak well and stuff, so I know they can hear him and stuff. Yo, this is crazy work right here. Like, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Because when they first started the video, I didn't even know my man, you know what I mean? Yo, I'm gonna go back a little bit. This is crazy work. Crazy work.
His own home.
Your morning nurse is fantastic.
She's outstanding. We'd have no problems at all. She's like a mother to me. I love.
And yo, he communicate well, speak well. He a brother to communicate well, speak well. So I know if it's something like he could communicate with them well and everything. So they gotta be a piece of shit. Long story short. So whatever nurses are going to this dude's crib that was neglecting him, they gotta be a piece of shit. Gotta be.
Love her to death.
Helping him with everyday tasks, checking his vitals, getting him ready for work, then for bed. A different team is supposed to monitor him overnight. That's when he says things get harder.
Every night since, I've unfortunately had this accident, I've had employees sleeping, snoring on the job.
Yo, watch this.
Neglecting me. Sometimes I've been left sitting in wet chucks. Sometimes I've been, just neglected to use the bathroom, and it's been very difficult for me.
It's become such an issue, he's installed cameras around his apartment in plain sight. He says he's collected hours of employees appearing to sleep through the night.
They're supposed to be repositioning me, catheterizing me on time. They're not supposed to be sleeping and snoring, and they're supposed to be attentive to my needs, but sadly that hasn't been the case.
He says he's complained for years.
I've sent pictures. I've sent emails to the nursing agency, the deputy mayor,
Damn, they sleep with their
council
nurse
members.
shit
I've
on.
done it. I've done multiple things to try to get assistance.
But says the problem has only gotten worse.
If there was an emergency,
Yo, that's look right there. They ass is sleep.
in this apartment overnight, do you think you'd be taken care of?
Truthfully, I don't know.
He says in the last few weeks,
Hold up.
In this apartment overnight, do you think
What
you'd be taken?
what she say?
Mayor, council members. I've done it. I've done multiple things to try to get assistance.
but says the problem has only gotten worse.
If there was an emergency in this apartment overnight, do you think you'd be taken care of?
Truthfully, I don't know.
He says in the last few weeks, he's had nurses and aides simply not show up for the overnight shift, leaving his mom to help him.
I won't lie. I've cried several nights. I've cried multiple mornings. It's a very depressing situation.
Advocates have raised concerns too about sleeping on the job earlier this year at a DC Council roundtable discussion on long-term care.
Is a very serious problem of aides showing up with no intention to work. Many of my clients report and have photos of aides arriving for the overnight shift, midnight to 8 a.m., with blankets, pillows, hair rollers, clearly intending to sleep.
Attorney Holly Eaton says
Damn.
because of a shortage of aides or PCAs, home health agencies allow their employees to avoid what they consider more difficult cases because they worry they'll quit.
If the beneficiary is able to articulate his needs, ask for assistance, and oversee what the PCAs are doing, the aides do not want to return to that job because they object to being told what to do and don't like being watched.
If you know you sign up for in the night shift, you go to sleep during the day. We all make sacrifices day in and day out. Just because it's a night shift doesn't mean you have the ability or the right to sleep.
A spokesperson for the Department of Healthcare Finance, which oversees the program for the city, told the I-Team, DHCF expects that all nurses or personal care aides are consistently available to deliver services as needed, safely and appropriately as needed, and in accordance with a Medicaid beneficiary's plan of care.
They have the ultimate oversight and sanctioning and enforcement authority.
Mark Miller with the Office of the DC Long-Term Care Ombudsman says the Department of Healthcare Finance can
Damn,
and should
look,
do more.
yo.
He says every time.
Look at they ass sleeping on the job, bro. My man can't do nothing for it's certain things he can't do himself. You can't go over there and go to sleep. Now, look, I just talked about coffee. Now, y'all ass listen, her ass right there you need to go to Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. You need to go to Dunkabucks. Star Dunkin'. She need a Star Dunkin'. You know what I mean? Look at her black ass sleep. That's crazy, yo.
Finance can and should do more. He says every time one of these overnight aides closes their eyes, they are essentially stealing from taxpayers.
Yep.
You're taking taxpayer dollars and not providing the service that you've contracted to provide. And there's really no other way to capture that. I mean, we would look at that as fraud. We also would look at that as potential neglect or abuse.
How big is this problem?
It's hard to know because I think some of it is unreported. Some people, like I said, do not want to kind of rock the boat because they're afraid
Damn,
then
that's
they
crazy.
won't get any aids in the evening or on weekends.
Damon doesn't have that fear and has complained to his case manager, the city, and nursing agencies.
How many night nurses do you think you've been through?
Over 40 with this particular agency.
Damn.
He worries his reputation for
40
accountability is
nurses.
scaring the help he needs away. But he says his fight is about more than himself.
I'm just really worried about, others, because if the others are subjected to this, that means we may have casualties, and that's something I really want to prevent from occurring.
We did ask DHCF about any steps it's taken to address the sleeping complaints and also reached out to the various agencies that have provided aids to Damon. We did not hear back. We did find a sleeping complaint filed back in 2023 with one agency Damon has used. In that report, the agency said it retrained the employees on its sleeping policy and gave them a verbal warning.
Tracy, The agency says it's hard to retain aides and nurses because of the work that's required, and they don't want to be told what to do. But then you have Damon saying, I'm not getting the care I need. So what can you do?
What
can
the
be
hell,
done?
yo?
That's complicated. Advocates we talk to say that there needs to be more follow-up after someone makes a complaint, but also
Yo, them, you know what it is. Them little nurse. Now I seen a brother up in there. Them little lazy nurse chicks don't want to be turned. Little attitude nurses don't want to be told what to do. They don't want to say it. We know what it is.
there needs to be more discussion to address the shortage
That's
crisis,
crazy.
incentives for nurses and aides to work overnight and weekend shifts, like getting overtime. These are tough shifts, and we know some of these aides are likely working multiple jobs.
Hey, yo, I go over there. I stay awake, but his ass is gonna stay awake too. You ain't gonna look, my man. I'm gonna keep my man up all night. I'm not gonna be sitting there watching you sleep and I'm up either. You gonna be up. We're gonna be up all night watching TV, playing video games, something.
To make ends meet. And
Yeah.
that's something that the advocates say. You have to provide a living wage, and that's what we're imagining. There are a lot of people who have multiple
Damn,
jobs.
this is
but
really
this
this
is one of
crazy.
them that they need to stay awake for.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
imperative.
also it's important. I mean, Damon has a lot of courage here in coming forward and saying something when you should feel safe in your own home. And the fact that, there may be some hesitation in him sounding the alarm about something because it's about the care in his own home. And
Yo, them niggas was sleep. Ah! Hey, yo, I'm gonna call. Look, I ain't gonna try to be. Look, them niggas was sleep on the clock, yo. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. Them niggas was sleep.
whether or not he'll get that, your heart
Oh
goes out
my
to anybody that
God,
may
yo.
be in those very similar circumstances. It's not easy for them. And
Oh my
goodness, it's
goodness.
important
Hold
reporting.
up.
Tracy, thank you for
It's become such an issue. He's installed cameras
What
around
up?
his
You can hear him snoring.
Just neglected to use the bathroom, and it's been very difficult.
Hey, look. Hold up. This the one right here. Hey, look. These nurses, these niggas was sleep in there. So, yo, so if you just tuning in, right? In DC, you know how you have home aides come in for people who are paralyzed. So the guy they showed is paralyzed, right? These niggas was sleep. I mean, wide open mouth, snoring sleep. Blankets, they come in with blankets just to go to sleep, clock in and go to sleep. That's wild. That's super wild. But my man got a situation straight, but that's crazy. Look at some of these. Hold up, let me go back. Look at these sleep niggas, yo. Hold up. Look, hold up. Look at this nigga. I hate to say it. These is all niggas. I hate to put my people out there, but these is AN, all niggas. AN, not N, all niggas. Hold up. These niggas is sleep, yo. Oh my God. I said I wasn't gonna curse on my show, but I gotta listen. It is what it is on this one. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Look. Yo, she's supposed my man, look, my man gotta listen. He a paraplegic, like he's paralyzed. He gotta get washed and everything. Look at this sleep nigga on a job. My man is paralyzed. You know what I mean? He need help to do everything. Look at this sleep nigga. So, do you think my man is getting the help he needs? Hell no. Look at this sleep ass nigga on the job. sleep ass nigga, sligger. Oh, yo, look at these sliggers on the job. Sleep ass niggas. Oh my God, yo. Yo, look at these sliggers. Oh my God, yo. Let's go by. Listen, I'm gonna show you my man, right? Oh my God, yo. We're gonna do this one by one. So this is my man, right? My man is paralyzed. This is a guy in DC paralyzed, right? This for people just popping in. So this guy is paralyzed, right? He's had 40 different homies, right? He needs help. He talks well, the brother speaks well and everything. He installed cameras in the house so he can basically get good service and prove to these agencies that these people are not working. Look at the pictures of these sleep ass niggas, these sliggers. And I'm ready to go through them now. Look at these sliggers. And that's my man. Hold up. Clean cut, brother. You know what I mean? Look. Sligger number one. Sleep ass nigga on the job. Sligger. Look. She laid out. Stretched out. Come in. Look. Come in and stretch out. Don't even do nothing. Look. Sligger number two. Sleep ass nigga. Sligger. Look. Sleep. Yo. Hold up. Let me find another one. Hold up. Look. Sleep ass nigga. Sligger. Sleep ass nigga on the job. Look at this nigga. Look. Sleep ass nigga on the floor. They on like the floor. Look, she knocked out. Look. Sleep ass niggas on the job. Sliggers. Hold up. Oh my God, yo. Look. Look at her as leaning. Sleep ass nigga. Sligger. Sleeping on the job. This is all in the same. These are different aides at the same dude's house, yo. Look. She got the nurse shit on and a blanket and everything. Sleep ass niggas, sliggers, sleeping on the job. Look, two of them sleep. Is this my man in the chair? I don't know if this my man in the chair. Look, she sleeps. She's knocked out. My man got the 360 waves though. Yo, that is crazy, yo. Look, sleep ass niggas, sliggers. Let me see if I can find another one. Yo, that's crazy. This one is crazy, yo. That is wild. But they ultimately got him somebody to stay awake on the job. Basically, you just need somebody to stay awake on the job the whole time. You know what I mean? he got you on camera. If you want to go to sleep, you step out and you go in your car and take a nap. You go on break. You tell him, yo, I'm going on break. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'll be back. You gotta play that right. You know what I mean? It's a way you do that. But yo, that's crazy that you just go on the job and sleep like that. And my man need 100% help, like to move around and stuff. He a paraplegic. But yo, I never seen a bunch of sliggers on the job. Sleep ass niggas. I'm gonna start a whole set. Hold up, let me go to one. That's crazy, yo. Sleep ass niggas, sliggers. Oh my God. They sleeping on the job. A whole bunch of them. They got the DoorDash bag in the background. Yo, that's crazy. But listen, I appreciate y'all tuning into the Richard Allen Show. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that other stuff. Yo, if y'all just tuning in, rewind back and look at if you just tuning in, rewind back and look at what I just did about people sleeping on the job. Crazy work. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you're just coming in, got a lot of shows coming up. Be safe out here. Happy New Year's.